Okay, it's time for some investors. One thing that we need to do before we can upgrade to the last stage is we need to build a metro station. So I'm going to get rid of those 6 buildings here of stage 1. I don't really need them, and then I have some space. Or don't. Nope. I need to get rid of that street here as well. And then we can finally build the metro station here. And fulfill the demand for mobility for my people. Though I think we need a second one, yep. And this is the metro station. Also a very nice building, and we can have some ornaments here. Like that. Okay, we have the metro station, and let's see. I still need some more mobility, so let's get rid of those buildings here as well. All together, and place another metro station to this place here. And now we should have some more mobility.
Ah, welcome.
And it's still not quite enough, it seems. Nope, we need quite a lot of that. And it costs me 3,000 on my maintenance balance, so quite a lot. Even though it goes up again, as you notice, because my people are now happy. And every time you fulfill one of those demands, we fulfill the mobility now, more people come to my place and pay more taxes as well. So despite it costing 3,000, I still profit from it. Let's build some smaller houses here and then another park again. Okay. And, well, we still need some more mobility. It's not quite there yet. Let's see. It's at a -5, -16. I really don't want to destroy buildings here, but I think I will have to. Or I get rid of the dome here and the police station.
So,
it seems like that is not so important after all. Get rid of the park here, and then we can have a metro station here. Hopefully. There's another park here that we need to destroy. Right, but now, please, that should be enough. Right, that is enough. Now, all of my people are happy with that. We get more people here, as you can see, so my population is rising. I get some more money out of it. And now I can upgrade to the investor stage. So let's see, we have enough resources for that. How many could I do at once?
The company is just like...
So quite a lot, I think. Let's do it.
Yes, very attractive properties indeed.
The last stage. Investors. Absolutely amazing buildings. They always blow my mind when I see them.
Already have something in mind.
That looks beautiful.
Transfer route inefficient.
And of course,
missing goods.
Those few buildings here consume so many goods that my trading routes get disrupted by it now.
Unfulfilled demand for specific
The luxury food is negative now, but it doesn't matter for now. We get so much money out of that. So many more people. And we can still upgrade a few more. Beautiful. I do have a positive balance now. I have enough money now.
Not the center of the world, but I don't demand
And I need 25,000 investors, I think it was, right?
One less thing to deal with.
Before we can upgrade the spaceport. And we do have enough already? Really?
Living here has some merit.
That seems odd to me. Those few buildings and I have that many investors already. Okay, I'm not complaining. I do have 34,000 investors already. Okay. I was expecting that I have to upgrade more buildings, but that is enough for now. And we can upgrade the spaceport
upgrade initiated.
to finally have an energy transmission between Moon and Earth. Let's wait it out a few more minutes or seconds. And my balance is still going up. Very nice.
Preparations for spaceport upgrade completed.
And let's finish it.
Drake, whenever you think you have a moment to catch a breath, he creeps out of his lair. But I've had it with all the hide and seek. It's time to strike back. It's way off the official procedures, but I activated an old contact of mine. She knows where Drake is hiding, and she's willing to infiltrate his facilities to find out what he's planning.
Drake maintains a secret military base on Earth. All of the Orbital Watch's secrets, safely stored in one place. I just need a team of capable data engineers and I can access them from here. Or we'll do a little home visit.
Your goods will find their buyers on the world market.
Okay, so I either have to do the mission,
Reviewing, transfer
Tynamir
route.
hideout, or reach next corporate level, level 40. So I think we're going for that, right? We just need a few more alloys
How you doing? Long
here
time no
that we
see.
can just
I know,
buy,
you're fine.
and then upgrade a few more of those investors. Like this one here. A few more of those beautiful housings. Amazing buildings. That should be enough, actually. Yeah. Hopefully that reaches 40.
If
Let's
you're
just
looking to
upgrade a
test your
few more.
military tech, my data indicates there's no time like the present.
So we could also upgrade some houses on this side here. And that should
There.
level
All
40.
accessed and fed into your own database.
Perfect.
Hope you don't mind I made my own backup. Just in case.
She
that
will
was the
call in a
mission.
return for her services one day. But what matters is, you dealt Drake a heavy blow. He will recover from it, no doubt. But for now, we have the advantage, and we should use it. The lack of reliable energy sources is Earth's greatest weakness, especially in conflicted times like ours. But you hold the key for a peaceful future. The lunar licensing program is about to be completed.
Transfer route inefficient.
And
Pause.
I have to create
Missing
a
goods.
transfer route now. The final step of the lunar licensing program. Let's go back to space, to the orbit, and here I can now create a new transfer route, and I want to say energy. And on Moon with the fusion reactor I do have 4,000. So let's transport those, let's say 4,000 to Viridian Coves.
Energy transmitter online. Starting test protocol for energy transfer. All parameters in the green. Energy transfer successful. Congratulations. You have completed all lunar licensing program objectives. Fusion energy transmission will now meet the world's energy demand and enable mankind to implement new means of galactic travel. Global Union is grateful for your cooperation.
One last point remains on my project plan, and that is to thank you for all you've done for humanity. You're the forerunner of a new era of prosperity. The Union has great plans. Your corporation will become the government-accredited provider of lunar resources. And as a sign of gratitude, you're given building permits for a corporate headquarters of your choice.
Transfer route beginning operation.
Very nice. We have now 4,000 energy on this on the planet. This is the energy transmission here now, and we can always just easily build more fusion reactors on the Moon, so we don't need all those tidal power stations anymore on Earth. that just use my coastal places that I need for other buildings. Beautiful. That was one important step. The other one is, now that we want to focus on, is the corporation headquarters. That is an amazing and beautiful building that I want to place here, I think. So somewhere either here or here. We'll see. On either side. And before we do that, however, we need attract a population of investors. Another 100,000 investors. We need to produce replicators, androids, quantum computers, anti-grav compensators, and a stadium. Well, that's not going to happen in the next couple of minutes. First of all, we need to restructure our production, or, well, reinforce my production. I need to produce much more goods on everything that I want to have. So we start by going back to the moon, and if you remember, we built the bioenhancers there, and I definitely need to build more of that. So let's go back to the moon. We have the fusion reactors over here, and I do have enough money now to, well, if I want to, and I want to, build another module
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
of that. So it consumes power cells, but it produces 2000 energy that I need now on the moon if I want to continue my production chains here. And I also built some workforce monuments modules.
Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
So I save some workforce here. Okay, let's go back. We have enough rare materials, rare earth elements, so I can focus on the bioenhancer, the cybernetics factory over here. So I need another shield generator. Where should I place it? Here. And this one here. Of course, it costs a lot of energy and a lot of money as well. Just to produce 13. So I need a lot of those factories here. I do have some rare earth elements, so I can build one more of that. Okay, so we have 20 more now, and we still have enough rare earth elements, but the fusion power cells is going down. I think it's going down because I had a trade route for that. Somewhere, yeah, here it is. So I'm going to delete that trade route. I don't need it anymore. What we just need is more bioenhancers in Viridian Coves.
Review transfer route.
So let's get another mine site somewhere. I should have some more. There is one more. Let's build another rare earth miner. So 44, and I can build a few more of those factories.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods. Reviewing transfer route.
That should be enough now for sure, and I can transport another 12 to the Reading Coves.
Transfer route.
Okay, and we could also buy another map here. We could also buy some maps here on the moon.
The world leader in
That would cost some million credits again, and some corporate shares that I have. But I don't need that right now. What we can do though is we could start one of the DLC areas. So there are two major ones that are interesting, I think. The first one
We're understaffed,
is Vanilla
so
Plains.
you're always a welcome sight.
So that is a complete different map. It is a cold, freezing tundra. It's a bit
Welcome
different
to
than
Cassian
Wildwater Bay,
Industries.
which was a DLC
Can I
as well,
bring you something?
but it's more like a temperate climate zone. And then we have the space station. It's over here, the
Do you
orbital
need me for
station.
Status report.
That is another important one that we need, and it requires astronauts. So remember when I told you there is this astronaut building? This one here, the Institute. So now is the time to actually buy it, or build it, you know. And we can't just build it anywhere, we need people around it. The more people are around it, the more astronauts are being trained in that station. The clue, there's a shuttle coming out of it every few minutes, and I don't want to have that in my skyline, even though of course it would be amazing there. I could have it here, for example.
Unfulfilled demand.
So
for
then I would have to
specific consumer
place
products.
my corporate headquarters somewhere else, perhaps here. So I'm going to place this institute here to this side here. There we have some houses around it, medium-sized. Over here we have enough place for that. So let's build the institute.
Launch preparations complete. Shuttle awaits your confirmation. Next step initiated.
And now we have the institute here. We just need a few more people around it. In this radius.
So, right then.
And it's only an efficiency of 24% at the moment, but it's not that important. As you can see, we're already producing astronauts and you don't need that many, so like 20 should be enough. What we can do though is we could
Transfer route
upgrade
inefficient. Cause missing goods.
those buildings here. I'm just waiting for the green arrow to appear, like these buildings have it.
Company share registered. Placing own bid.
This
is
one,
advisable.
I don't know
Didn't
why
expect
those
the
buildings here
management
don't
to
have
show
it yet.
up. Please come in. Got me some private projects and
As you can see, the shuttle is preparing. We have one astronaut, and the next launch is when the bar is full. Then we can start another space shuttle. So that should increase the efficiency here. The effectiveness, yeah, past 30% is good. So I don't need to force it. And this is our first training center, and there are 3 of them. So the biology, and I think there's the technology institute, and another one here. So you have to have one here on the temperate climate
Looking at
zone,
the logistics
in the
trees,
Arctic, and
there's
on
some
the
shooting
moon.
going on out there.
Let's go to the moon and see if we can build this institute there. There are my shelters, and of course I need to build it close by. Engineering Institute, that is it. That's it. And we need to build it here again. Let's build it here. Right? So let's just have a few more shelters here.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods. Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
And I do, oh, an effectiveness of 100% already. So it's much easier on the moon to produce those astronauts. And as you can see, they're being trained rather quickly, and the next resupply flight is soon. So that would be this one here on the moon. And let's see what we can do in the Arctic. There should be one more institute because you have 3 different sciences on the orbital station. We'll see what that is later. And let's have the Physics Institute. That is the one here in the Arctic. And let's see where we can place it, where we have some buildings around it. Yeah, best one would be here, I think. We do have a community center there. Let's get rid of that. And now I can place it here.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause: missing goods. Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods.
That's that. And the effectiveness is at 100% as well. So we produce now enough of astronauts of all the 3 institutes. And we can soon start with our orbital station. Before we do that, I want to have some more investors. And then we start with this orbital station here. So stay tuned.